Oh, shoot.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, March 11th, and we're coming to you from Studio 22. I'm Penny.
And I'm Ethan. And today we have the return of Ready, Set, Talk, a segment on the Fine Arts Center, a meme analysis, and we will look at the upcoming choir auditions. But first, some announcements.
The Quiz Bowl team competed in regionals on March 4th and took down St. Francis before losing to Bennett Academy in the semifinals. They had a successful season, finishing with a record of 17-12. Flip Minor had an outstanding performance in the 2 playoff games, answering 14 questions during the span. Congrats to the entire Quiz Bowl team for such a successful season. The Replanted Ministry is hosting its next children's event this Friday, March 15th from 6 to 8 p.m. If you love working with kids and you're interested in learning more about adoption and foster care, please come and participate in the ministry. The event takes place at the Church of the Res in Wheaton this Friday evening.
Our business club competed at the state DECA competition this past weekend. From all our competitors, Vince Ornetta and Madeline Cumby earned a chance to move on to the International Development Conference at the end of April, where they will compete at their event of buying and merchandising teen decision making. Congrats to the whole team. The Spanish Club will meet Wednesday during lunch in Mr. Rivera's room 107.
Worship team auditions are coming up next month. Start considering if you want to serve on this team. Get an application from on campus under the download section of Student Center. Applications and recommendations are due to Mr. Jasper by Thursday, April 4th. Staying on the theme of worship and singing, Luke Fritz produced a segment on our choral program here at Wheaton Academy.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm a senior here. I play soccer, but I also really enjoy singing. I decided to try out for choir this year, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And I just want to encourage everyone that it's never too late to try out.
Oh yeah, joining choir as a sophomore. I didn't know I was assigned to choir. It was really hard at first, but there's this miraculous chemistry kind of happening when you're surrounded by voices you're trying to harmonize with.
Initially when I first saw the option to sing, and I was immediately turned off to it because initially I really didn't think I was a singer. I actually tried it out for once and I actually really loved it. It inspired me and realized how much I really do love singing.
Men's ensemble is important to me because throughout the day, no matter what I'm doing, it's just a nice time to sit down, relax, and just be yourself and to use your God-given talent.
The best thing about singing with an ensemble is you're singing, so you have this outward activity as well as listening. So you're always listening to people around you and singing at the same time.
I thought it was going to be a little bit hard coming in as a senior because a lot of people have been doing this since they were freshmen, but it's just a really welcoming community and it's just really fun to be involved.
Pick up an audition sheet in the Whitechapel or consider talking to Mrs. Westfield about the next week's upcoming auditions. You ever thought about why some memes work and others don't? Why does some stand the test of time and others fade away quickly? For better or for worse? Wesley Jones shares his thoughts on meme culture.
Hey there, WATv family. I'm Wesley Jones. Welcome to our first episode of Meme Analysis, where we take the hottest memes from Reddit, Instagram, and all across the web and put them under the microscope. Today, we are going to be looking at Squidward's lawn chair. In Season 1, Episode 33 of the television show SpongeBob SquarePants, Squidward brings out a lawn chair in order to enjoy a peaceful afternoon in his yard. However, when SpongeBob approaches him, Squidward immediately folds up his chair and walks away. So how does this meme work? It's very similar to the Drake format. The first panel, Squidward bringing out his chair, sets up the joke by presenting something enticing or preferred, but the second panel, which is Squidward folding his chair up, illustrates a drawback about the concept represented in the first panel. For example, in this instance, the first panel reads, "We're going to watch a movie in class today. Something good." So Squidward sets up his chair, but in the second panel, the other shoe drops, as it's explained that you have to answer questions as you watch. So Squidward folds his chair back up and heads inside. So, how shall we assess this meme? There are 3 categories: humor, utility, and longevity. Squidward's lawn chair is overall decently funny as far as humor goes. While it's not quite the greatest thing since sliced bread, Squidward is more relatable to most people than Drake, which gives it an advantage over its competition. Utility-wise, Squidward's lawn chair is a very flexible meme format. The 2-panel structure is easy to understand and easily manipulated and perhaps expanded into a wider format. In terms of longevity, Squidward's lawn chair hasn't reached peak popularity yet. It still has a long life ahead of it before it falls out of favor or is shut out by the Drake format. I'm Wesley Jones, and that's all we have for today on Meme Analysis. I hope to see you all soon.
Thanks, Wesley. Very detailed analysis on SpongeBob. Our next segment takes a look at the more recent campus buildings, the Fine Arts Center.
The Fine Arts Center was built in 2003 when Wheaton Academy wanted to extend its fine arts program. We have more art opportunities with a dance studio, ceramics room, and more art classrooms. In the FAC, we have put on shows for you, we have changed lives from the stage, worshiped our God, and discovered more about ourselves and the maroon chairs you are sitting in. These chairs have dealt with the wear and tear from multiple classes of students over these 16 years. Obviously, we are blessed and thankful to have this great facility, and recently we have gotten new chairs, but it is our responsibility to continue to respect them and do our best to keep them in good condition. I'm Penny, signing off from WAtv. You may not have noticed, but many of the auditorium chairs got fixed or replaced over the last 2 weeks. As we said in the video, please recognize it's your own responsibility to take care and maintain the longevity of this space. Now, let's turn our attention to our 2 resident sports gurus. Here's episode 6 of Ready, Set, Talk.
Aloha and hello. Welcome to the 6th episode of Ready, Set, Talk. I'm Jimmy Paganis, and I'm here with
Peter Crow. Jim, first off, before we start, I just want to say it's a pleasure to be back with you. Second semester.
Ditto, Peter.
I feel younger. I feel rejuvenated. I think my best debating is still yet ahead of me.
Let's hope.
Don't you think?
Let's hope so.
Let's just jump right in here. Boys basketball and girls basketball seasons have both concluded. Jimmy, what are some of your takeaways from the season?
Great season for both. Boys basketball went 19-9, just coming up short of a regional championship. But we had 4 all-conference players in Marcus, Jack, Sebastian, and Gerald. And I think they really made the school proud this year with the way they handled themselves.
For sure. Completely agree. Girls basketball, 9-17, but they've got a young core. They're looking to, get better in the next few years. I'm excited to see what that program does.
Yeah, you're right. They got a lot of potential with sophomore Geraldine Blackman leading the team, as well as junior Imani Hilmer. And I think next year will be a big year for them.
Yeah, Geraldine Blackman, Jim.
Yeah.
Just a question off the top of my head here. Who do you think is the better Blackman at basketball?
I'm going to give you my biased opinion.
Biased? I want the unbiased opinion, I believe.
Yes, so my biased opinion will be Gerald Blackman. I think Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah.
Wow. Just a little question. Did Gerald ever drop 32?
I think Gerald has dunked multiple times, though.
But did he drop 32?
I think he led his team to a very solid record.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. We're going to go into girls soccer.
Wow.
We have our very own Sophie Lindquist here joining us today. And so
We don't. Yeah.
Hey, Sophie, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Nice shirt. Coffee stain on it, though. Sophie, Jim's going to start off with the questions
So,
here.
what are our expectations for the season?
Expectations. I think I'm just really excited because we have a lot of players who are just really hungry to get better. We got a pretty young team, but everyone's really excited and just excited to play soccer and get better as the days go on.
Yeah, analytical question here I got in my notes. Who has the best hair on the team? I heard it was Emma Goebel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's got some pretty good hair.
Who has the best hair, though, in your opinion?
I also really like Anne Camille's hair. It's
Really?
kind of just super
Oh, the sleeper.
voluminous. Is that a word?
Wow,
Sleeper
great word.
pick in AC
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
But
also Emma Goebel's got great hair.
Oh,
okay. Well, what are you guys as a team excited about? What are some goals this year?
Well, we're really just gonna take one step at a time, but one day at a time, one game at a time.
Yeah.
But just get better every day. And obviously, it'd be really fun to go to state. But yeah.
I love that. I love that attitude. We've heard that you're on a diet, a little keto diet. Your game day diet. Whose mom bakes the best cookies, do you think? Whose
Oh.
mom, probably? On game day.
Definitely Kat says Knopf's mom.
Kat says
Yeah.
mom.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
She was leading
She
in
gave
the
me one
polls.
of- oh yeah.
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 So makes sense.
Jim?
Okay, so you're losing two great seniors in Lizzie Swoboda and Aaron Tiefens. How do you
Yeah.
guys look to fill those shoes?
Well, obviously they're very amazing players, and just it's really hard to replace both of them. But we have a lot of people that are going to step up this year, and a lot of people are working really hard, and so we're just excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last question here. A little rumor on the rumor mill.
Okay.
Is it true that Coach Brooks' playlist consists of only Maddie B raps? That is what I've heard.
Yes.
Really? That is true?
Yeah.
We thought
Wow.
those were just rumors.
Well, thank you for confirming that. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
Good luck this season.
Good luck. Great girl. Wow. Really
The
exceptional.
ultimate competitor.
Yeah. Wow. Let's move on here to March Madness, Jim. You know, I know it's early, but it's starting. It's coming up. March 18th starts.
It is.
Who's your pick for the
I think my 100% biased opinion is Duke basketball.
Yeah, you have a lot of biased opinions,
I
Jimmy.
do. They tend to work though.
You know, Duke is severely overrated, and this is a little rumor I heard, little on the rumor mill.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory is that Zion isn't coming back,
Quite a
and that
conspiracy.
he has informed Coach K, and Coach K is just holding this information. Have you heard anything about that?
I cannot say I have heard anything directly from Duke basketball.
Well, you know, I just thought maybe you had connections the way that you flaunt your paraphernalia around the school like you're some kind of associate of the program.
I'm a big
you-
supporter
yeah,
of
well,
Coach
yeah.
K and what he's
You know,
established at
you're a supporter of a crooked, double-dealing, fraudulent program is what
Wow.
you're. But
Did you just describe Kentucky?
that's funny. That's a good joke. I have a little gift for you. You know, the championship
Love
is
gifts,
Monday.
dude. I love
Monday, April 18th. Save the date. So I have a little save the date for you. This is a calendar I made. I made this calendar. I drew the little April right there. But as you can see, I've starred the date right there, and it also says "Sorry, Jim" on it because that's when Kentucky will win.
That's
And,
when Kentucky will win.
Yep, and so you will be sorry.
Well, it looks like when pigs will fly, bro. Okay.
It's a funny one.
Let's just move on from that bold statement of
Yeah.
Peter's. Badminton.
Yeah. Do we know? Have we learned anything about this from the school?
Is
I
it
mean,
co-ed? When does it start?
These are great questions.
Do we know anything about badminton? Really, what's going on here?
I know absolutely nothing. One thing I did hear.
Wow.
Rumor. Another rumor on the rumor mill. I heard that Mr. Bolt, our very own head of school,
Yeah.
father of Marcus Bolt, one of the best basketball players in the history of the state, is coaching, and he's taking time out of his busy life to coach and to stoop down with a servant's attitude and serve the school.
To coach badminton.
To coach the badminton team, whatever it consists of, men, women, we don't know, but he's gonna coach it.
Peter, I wish I was as in the know as you are with
I
this
know.
stuff. 'Cause
Well,
you know,
here's
you
where
seem to
I
have
was
some hot
completely in the
rumors.
know in predictions.
Okay.
Let's move on to our next topic, which is predictions. Jim, I put a lot of work into this, big guy, and it's going to get a little emotional for you, I think, because you were so dead off on all of these
Really?
that
I don't think I'm ready to
maybe we
cry.
should get you a few Kleenex. First topic here, I think we predicted the World Series last semester.
Yeah, we did.
And I said Cubs, and you had the Red Sox.
I did Boston.
And the
Red
Red Sox ended up winning, but I think you got lucky there.
No. See, I did. I watched them. They played well. They're a great
NBA
team.
championship.
Yeah.
It's still coming,
Yeah.
but I said the Lakers, and you said Warriors, and yeah, looks like the Warriors are the 1 seed in the West, and the Lakers are completely out of it.
I think it was just easy to see that the Lakers were not going to be a playoff team this year.
Yeah, I think maybe you're more in the know than you give yourself credit for. Rookie of the Year predictions, I had Kevin Knox. You said Luka Doncic, and Luka Doncic is leading the polls right now.
It just seems like another
So,
case of when
you're
being
kind
a
of a-
Kentucky fan just comes
what-
back to bite you.
Well, I think maybe it was just your Greek ability to tap into, the future. Because you're Greek.
Peter, don't give up my secrets, please.
Michigan, we predicted college football playoff. I said that they would be in the college football playoff. You said absolutely no way. And yeah, they were not. They were actually, they never had a chance to be in there.
Yeah. See, I've never watched college football in my life, but
You got this one right
I
somehow.
did.
I think it's a little fishy, Jimmy. I think maybe you padded the stats here. Last topic here was just me dunking. That's actually the topic. I said, yes, I can do that. And you, in fact, said that you just said no, were your
did.
words. No, that will not be happening.
it won't. Wouldn't, never.
Yeah, I cannot dunk.
Yeah.
I should have probably seen that one coming.
Yeah, I think you should have. I think everyone else saw that coming.
Well, this has
so.
been our 6th episode of Ready, Set, Talk. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flippity flop. I think I hit somebody.
Made it.
Thanks, Jimmy and Peter. I'm Jamal, and I'm going to give you the 4 things you need to know. Number 1, 38% of the people who responded think that the Skittle inside the sealed bag will be green. We look forward to a follow-up episode about the reveal in a later episode. Number 2, we are already nearing the halfway point of the 2nd semester. Make sure you are checking your grades and turning in missing work. Number 3, our chapel speakers for the week are Laurel Bunker on Tuesday, and some junior class members will lead chapel on Friday. And number 4, many of our seniors will be going on senior trip down to Orlando starting on Friday. Pray for safety as they travel. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WAtv for information or leave comments. That's all we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to YTV. From all of us at Studio 22, have a great day.